What up, y'all? We're
Yo, Tony's losing moderator status right now.
Demoted.
Hello, Andrew and Xander and T and...
Guys, let us know if everybody can hear us.
Insert medal.
Including Mr. Giant. Is that a Giants thing?
Mr. Giant?
Yeah, is that a Giants?
Yo, me? Yeah. I was like, I didn't see a guy named Mr. Giant in here. What are you talking about?
Mr. Giant. We'll wait to make sure that otherwise we got to kick you out.
That'll happen. Whoa, I'm looking at the stream and there's like a little bug like flying around in front. I don't even see it. Oh, now I see it. He's tiny.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
But on the cam, he looks huge.
It was like right here.
Nice.
I just saw it for a split second. Secundo.
I thought I was like tripping for a second because I saw a blur go across my screen.
I don't think it's possible to not like the Wandering Inn.
I mean, it is. It's not for everybody, but it is for me. And that's all I care about. You know what I mean? It's just like certain things like I enjoy, and I really enjoy that series. And I'm so happy that there's so much left for me to read. I almost feel like, you know how like sometimes you read a book that you really like and then somebody else is starting it and you're like, oh man, I'm so excited for you because you got like 3 books to read and they're all so, like when you were reading Mistborn, I was just like,
thanks. You like my shirt?
I'm excited about
it. Oh, her shirt. Never mind. I like my shirt. Him.
Just call me a her?
Yeah.
How dare you assume my gender? Jesus. I just saw the fly again, Mike. You got to get rid of these flies, bro. What the hell's wrong? Where do you live? You live like in a garbage can?
It's not even a fly. It's like a microscopic little gnat that just looks massive. I can't even see it. I'm staring into this light and it's hurting my eyes.
Don't stare in it. Look at the screen.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Jeez.
So last week, right after the stream, our dog almost died.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
We talked to you guys about it. We said that she wasn't, or to our D&D group. But so like right after the stream, like I was still up here. You went back downstairs with the dogs, but then like the 11, the brown one, the tan one, she started barking.
And I thought she was upstairs.
And I thought she was barking at something with her. And I'm like, and I went out to the hallway and I'm like, hey, why is 11 barking? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you don't have her with you? And she's like, no. And I'm like, where the hell is she? So I went down and then she was like all the way downstairs, like basically the door to the basement.
Which I don't think she's ever been down there before.
She has. She's pooped down there before and peed down there before. Well, it's like she ran away and like, we're like, where the hell's 11? Oh, she effing peed on the floor down here. Great. But yeah, we got down there and she's just barking and then she like couldn't stand.
Yeah, she like completely lost her ability to like walk or stand.
It was
terrifying. And at the same time, her eyes started drooping, right? Or like
you saw that like it looked like the inside like I was making like so that morning I noticed that I think.
Yeah, it's just weird that it all happened on the same day. So I thought she had like some sort of stroke.
Yeah.
Because you know, her eyes drooping and now she can't walk. So then we were contemplating taking her to the emergency vet, but then we were like, oh, like she's still eating. So, like, we're not going to take her. I made her an appointment for Monday morning, and they basically were like, yeah, she has, like, an infection in her eye, and she tore, like, her muscle in her shoulder.
Oh, my God.
And we're
poor
like,
baby.
Damn. Now she's on 6 pills now.
You can look at Mike over here.
$5,000 later.
It was $400 bucks.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
That wasn't bad.
We have an emergency fund now for the animals. So
well, no, we have a fund.
Yeah.
For the animals. It's like it just gets used as soon as we have any money in there.
Dude, seriously, I finally got up to like $720 and now we're down to like $300.
Hey, but that's what it's there for, man, to be used. So at least it didn't have to come out of your savings.
True. But then that happened, and then Sunday afternoon, I went to bring my phone to get fixed.
Oh, man. It was a rough weekend, dude. Holy crap. Can I tell this?
I guess.
Okay. You know what? All right, no. Does this lead to you spending more money, though? The phone thing?
No.
Wait, spending more money? Kind of. Because I talked you into having a date with me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was gonna say this is the universal thing that always happens where like
the phone didn't cost us
more money.
No.
Like you get more money and then something comes up.
Yeah.
So you're doing this overtime and then it's like here's all these bills.
Well, I mean, like I mentioned to him before, where the overtime definitely ended up being a lot less than we originally thought. So I definitely still stand by my.
Which I want to talk about this later.
You shouldn't have spent money until we had money. You never spend your
win.
money
You win.
before you have it.
But
because
dude,
that's
we'll
just what
talk about
happens.
that. I'm very bitter about that.
But
still.
anyway, so her phone has been acting up for a while. I can't hear her, right? I've literally been having to call her on her work phone because her like regular phone just the microphone just doesn't work. So we brought it in, and they're like, okay, yeah, we can replace the module, whatever, blah blah blah. So they were gonna replace like basically the whole back side of the phone because it comes with the thing, but they weren't gonna replace the screen. Instead of just replacing.
Oh,
the
I thought
whole
they
phone.
couldn't do that.
No,
so now they
couldn't.
can
ones,
since
they
the
can.
iPhone 14.
Yeah. It's been a lot more modular, which sucks because the last time they did that, they didn't seal around her phone properly, and then it instantly started. So like a month later, it got water in it because.
But were they able to recognize?
No,
that it
we
was
had
their
to pay
fault,
for
though?
it because they blamed us for getting water in it, basically.
Which, to be fair, it was my fault, but like I've had an iPhone forever, and
But you don't submerge it into water.
No, I've always done the same thing with my phone, and they've never ever told me that I like corroded my phone before until they opened it.
And then we got to the point where I was like, we said, can we just pay?
That was this week.
Yeah, can we just pay for you guys to, instead of replace the thing, just like we'll pay
The
for
$100
the $100 for like the
deductible.
broken phone or whatever, and you guys just break it, or you guys just replace it. And he's like, oh, sadly we can't do that. And I was just like, but if we left, broke it, and came back, you guys would, right? And he's like, yeah. But she's like, I can't do that.
I can't.
I just can't get myself to break it.
It's true.
And I'm like, that's stupid. Why? But anyway, it ended up being terrible because then they said it was going to be about 2.5 hours. Is that what it was? Yeah. So we had to then wait at the mall for another 2.5 hours. We got there early because
It was like 5 hours.
we get to everything early. So then we got there, and then we went back at like exactly early again to like check if it was ready. And they're like,
We even like went to Goodwill before there and like donated some stuff and walked around and like
but so then once it was supposed to be done, let's say I think it was like 4:30. No, it was 3:45. It was 3:45.
Yep.
We got there at 3:30. We're like, hey, we're a little early. Is the phone ready yet? And they're like, no, but it's usually ready exactly on time. And we're like, okay, cool. We'll just wait around.
Which means it's just sitting back there done.
So then,
No, it wasn't.
No. This
Oh,
is
no.
even better. This is better. Okay, it's better. So then we got there. We waited, and then we waited till like 4, right? Because it still wasn't ready at 3:45.
well, no, a couple people came up to us and asked us like if we were getting helped already.
Okay, so so we were ready till like 4, and then somebody finally came up to us, and they're like, "Oh, let me go check." And then they finally came back to us, and they were like, "Oh, there was some sort of problem. They're trying to figure it out right now. So we're just something's going on." And then eventually they came back at like probably another 15 or 20 minutes later. So by the time they finally got back to us and told us what actually happened, it was like 4:30.
No, it
right?
was 5:15.
5:15. Okay.
Jesus, man.
So then maybe it was 4:45 then. And then it was 5. It's okay. So then by the time they finally got back to us, they're like, okay, we have to put your old phone back together because the new board that we put on didn't work. And we're like, and then they were about to be like, you can come back and we'll replace it after. And I'm like, and then you were like, can't they just like replace it with a new unit and we'll pay?
Like a new phone.
But I was like, yeah, but we shouldn't have to pay because she's all about just pay. And I'm like,
No, I just wanted my new phone and
I
to
was
get
like-
out of there.
I was like, for the inconvenience, we shouldn't have to pay for this. And then
Atta baby.
she went to the back, and then she came back, and she's like, sadly, we don't have any phones, but yes, you can get a new. We'll replace the phone, but we don't have any. But you
Oh
can
my
go
God.
to the New Haven store, which is probably like 45 minutes away, but they
And it's a
close.
pain in the
but
ass
they
to get
close
to.
in like 30 minutes.
yeah.
And we're like, cool. So if you had just told us like a half hour ago when you guys knew what was happening. So then the next day she had to not have a phone for the entire day.
Well,
which
yeah.
was
You
rough.
missed AT&T.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So then they give us our phone back, but since they deleted everything on the phone, we have to
Because now when they
reactivate it.
fix the phones, they literally wipe your phone.
Makes sense. That's what they always do.
They do that because you replace it. But now when they quote unquote
have
fix
to wipe
it,
because otherwise they would have your data on the phone.
whatever.
It makes sense. It's a safety thing. And they want you to do it because they're wiping it, and they don't want you to
Yeah.
think like, oh, maybe they didn't wipe my stuff and didn't delete all my photos and all my nudes and stuff, you know? and then you never know
Anyway,
what
so
happened.
we go to AT&T.
So then we go to AT&T, and then when we get there, the idiot is like, "Oh, if I set this up, you won't be able to transfer your phone to the number to the new phone." And then I'm like, "Okay, cool. So we just don't set this one up yet." And he's like, "No. You're gonna have to do it with this new code that I gave you." And I was like, "Did you already activate that one?" And he's like, "Yes." And I was
I'm like, why,
I'm
dude?
like, then why
he's
are
like,
you
can only
telling
do
me
it like
this, then?
once a month, apparently.
So then she had to spend the whole day without her phone, right? She didn't
It was
have
over
a phone.
24 hours without her phone.
It sucked.
sucked.
And then after work the next day, we had to drive down to New Haven, which is like
rush hour traffic.
Yeah, which after work, and we had to drive all the way down there. Luckily, we weren't there for very long. It was like 20 minutes because they helped
and the
us.
guy
like,
there was
set it
really
up.
nice,
Yeah.
and he was knowledgeable.
And it worked. And now she has her new phone.
I have a
or
brand new
whatever.
phone.
But god damn, bro, that was a rough, like, it was just so
The dog was
stupid.
sick.
It was just a
My
stupid
phone
weekend.
died. I had no phone for over 24 hours. Then we paid $400 for the dog. She's on a bunch of medications.
Luckily, we had Apple Care and we didn't have to pay for that. But we did have to do like 4 hours of driving basically, because it's like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, 45 minutes the other place, 45 minutes back.
Yeah.
So I guess 3 hours.
Damn. I hate that New Haven store too, man.
It was
Just the
nice.
parking
It wasn't
and
that bad. The
everything.
parking,
The
if you
parking
park in the
wasn't
lot,
bad
it's not
either.
bad. And it was only 75 cents to park.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it really was, it wasn't bad at all.
And the parking was nice because it was like in the little island. So you like drive into a little island that's like road on this side, road on this side. You drive in there.
It parked
and
you like right outside the store.
Yeah. I mean, it was like if we had tried to park on the street, then
That would have
yes.
been
If there was
bad.
only street parking, that would have sucked. But the fact that it was
Had a little lot.
75 cents, definitely worth. We would have probably paid more for.
It was 75 cents per half hour, but
Yeah.
we weren't there
That was
for
fine.
very
That's not
long.
bad.
That's fine.
So, Tony said might be getting the new phone since I'm on 12. Ooh, if you could wait a little longer, maybe wait till next year. This like new update I think was kind of lame.
I mean, any
upgrade is going to be a great upgrade from a 12, but
it's just still like there's always like if you wait till next year, it'll probably be better. Like it's kind of
this year was barely better.
the only time that it's a bad time to upgrade is like after like May. I feel like because then
Yeah.
you're just like 4 months away from like a new phone. You know what I mean? May or June.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's like if you could wait like 5 more months, like 4 more
Insert
months.
Metal said I have left the iOS gang.
Oh, that sucks.
Andrew said I'm an Android person, but I have had an iPhone before. And Xander said, sound like you two had fun. Yeah, it was like one of those situations where like Kivox eventually like some point in Monday, because something else happened Monday. Oh, I lost the car key.
He just started crying.
Dude, he was like, you have had such a bad weekend.
Yeah. So she lost the car key on
Going to the vet or coming home from the vet.
Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. She comes home to drop off the dog, and then she like can't find the keys. And I'm like, you had the key when you left the vet because the car would not start.
Now, to be fair,
without the key, because
our key is a credit card.
But it's because she didn't have her phone. Her phone
Right.
would be the normal thing. With the Tesla, you need the little card, key
That's
card.
right.
It looks
That's
just
right.
like a credit
And
card.
then you just put it in the center console, and then it starts the car. But you have to have it there for the car to start, or you have to have your phone on you.
But you don't have to keep it there. Like, you can just tap it, turn on the car, and then, like, put it away. But me, I put it there and then drove off, and it
and
disappeared.
then it obviously fell.
Yeah.
But
she
anyway,
just
I spent like 20 minutes at home
couldn't
looking for the
find
key. I walked inside the house at one point, and I was like, after like literally 20 minutes, digging through the back seat, looking under the seats, doing everything. And then I go into the house, and I'm like, all right, maybe I happen to have it in my hand, and I like put it down somewhere. And then I noticed that he left his wallet at home. So I grabbed his Tesla key. And like,
Yeah, it was so lucky that I left my key, my phone, my wallet at home.
well, because I parked
that's my key.
behind the Honda, so I couldn't even get the Honda out to go back to work. So I was completely stuck at home. So I ended up getting his key, and I went back to the vet in case I lost the key, like in the parking lot or something. So I go to the vet. I'm literally on my knees, like looking under people's cars
so fucking embarrassing.
to see if I like left
And
the
I
key
told
there.
her, I was like, you didn't leave the key there.
I went
because you
inside, and there
can't."
was like multiple people looking for the stupid key.
So, and I just would have never done that because I was like just speechless. Just
Here
now.
I'm in my mind. I'm like, this stupid thing is like going to cost us $200 to replace.
No,
I'm not
it's
replacing
like $50 for a new key. It's
Anyway, but I was
cheap.
like, I'm not doing
I'm
it.
gonna actually look it up right now to see
So
how much this would cost.
then I go back to work. I'm like, I give up. And then literally he finds the key within
Dude.
like 3 seconds.
It was 3 I literally, the first place I looked, I just
Would
went in
it fall
between
between the seats?
in between
and
the
thing?
seats. I just went. The fucking key, dude. It's right there.
Dude, I looked there
You
like
didn't.
20 times.
But you know what's funny about?
I even went into the back seat, crawled in the floorboard, and looked that way.
But then when I showed you where it was, you instantly saw it.
No, I was on the other side though. When
Which
I
was
looked
harder
there.
to see from the other side.
No, it was easier. I
Nah,
didn't
not
see it
for
from
me.
that side. Anyway.
Anyway,
Oh
the
my
thing about
God.
her is that when she thinks she's right, she is so obnoxious about it. She would be like, I looked. Like basically like, how dare you suggest that I didn't look good enough? You know what I mean? Like it's so like, and so I don't even bother anymore. I'm like, you look? Cool, you looked. And then I'll just go and look for myself without saying anything. And then I was thinking like, it would be so funny if I found it instantly. And it was just like, it was like a movie. It was perfect. I was so happy for myself. I was just like, this is great. This is the best.
Yeah,
I
but
can
he
rub it in
literally
her
was
face
just
now.
like, and then like, because of the dog and everything, I had to change like my class at work. So then I had to change a doctor's appointment. It was just like a hot mess of a week.
Hey Leonard, I didn't even see that you said hi.
Leonard, how do you feel
Jeez.
about Hasbro CEO saying he would like to incorporate AI into D&D?
Dude,
AI
that is-
will be incorporated into everything at some point.
It's-
You
that-
incorporate
that's
AI
some-
into D&D. Everyone
That's
does.
the thing that's annoying me so much about AI is like that is such a vague ass statement.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I feel like so many people like in different industries they just say that. Like I'm seeing that at work where they'll be like, yeah, AI, like they'll just like vaguely mention AI and it's like, well, what do you mean though? That can mean such a wide variety of things. Like a lot of what people know AI for is like videos and pictures now, right? Like I never really use AI for that for the most part. I largely use it for like coding and stuff like that. So it's like it's
40
bugging me how
For
like
two.
they're just people are throwing around the AI buzzword,
Quick thing.
but
the,
they say nothing to
the
it.
Tesla card, like this is what they look like. It's $40 for two.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
been
that's
that
good.
upset about losing it if I had known they were that cheap.
Yeah, and you know it's
In my
funny?
head, I'm just thinking like they charge you $250 just to change your tires.
I'm-
So never mind.
Another thing that's funny is that she always, every time I misplace something,
It does piss me off a
let's
lot.
say the remote to the TV, I'm like, oh, I can't find the remote. You lose everything. You always
does.
lose everything.
He does
and I
lose
instantly
everything.
find it.
Like hours or days later, you eventually
Days.
find the remote you once lost for like a month, and it was in the closet. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But I didn't lose it. I misplaced it.
Oh, right.
Because when I said the thing about the key, you were like, I didn't lose it.
Well, no, I did lose it for
Yes,
temporarily.
exact. You misplaced it. But the thing is, when it's for her to misplace something, it's different than me
Because I
misplacing it.
never,
Uncool.
ever lose
So by
anything.
the fact that you just admitted that you did lose it, you can't say I never lose anything.
I
don't
don't.
know if people understand the word never means
Before
never.
this, the last time I lost something, I can't even tell you. It's been so long. All right, so Insert Metal says he has a Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, whatever that is. Leonard, yeah, I was causing a scene sort of in the vet. It
Leonard
was
said that?
embarrassing.
Oh.
Yeah, wow,
That
me
he was
causing a scene.
Oh, I thought he was saying that he was
Tony,
causing a scene.
someone snitched. I'm getting ads now. What's the material of the card? And you don't have a card holder. I mean, I do have a wallet,
No, so
but
she
you have
took
to
it-
take it out of there and place it on the console to start the car. And then you can put it wherever. The problem is I didn't have my cell phone. Because if you have a Tesla, your cell phone is your key. So you can walk close to your car, it unlocks.
Yeah, the key card's like a emergency, right? Your
Yeah.
phone dies or something like that. Like it's for, or you don't have a phone for some
Right,
reason. Your
like-
phone breaks.
And it just so happened that I lose the key. Well, I would never have to use the key if I didn't have a phone, so whatever.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't have if I had a phone, I would never have to use the key.
You said the opposite though.
Yeah. Just like everybody around my place, it's funny. Speaking of AI, I asked an image generating one to make an image that can't be described in any language other than Portuguese, and it made images of a rainbow tentacle sculpture thing.
So you
All
just described it.
The funny thing is when you're
Fail.
not looking for it, things show up. Yeah, I don't lose things though.
Oh, shut
Have you
up.
seen any of those AI videos? Like, I literally can't describe
I
them.
love them.
And
Yeah,
I love them
he
so
sent
much.
them to
I've
me.
sent you some. I've sent you
What
some,
was
I
that?
think. I've sent
Yeah,
you
and it's
some.
like a dude turns into a dog,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
jet.
And then he
Sometimes
like
my
has like
mind just
booster
can't-
feet and he like flies away. It's just like a
Yeah.
human couldn't make this. It's freaking awesome.
It's
They're so
absurd.
weird.
Yeah, it's like when
I saw
look
one
at
of
them,
like this
my
old
mind
lady
can't make
feeding
sense.
like alligators, and then she turns into like a fucking jet ski or something, and then she flies away, and I'm just like, this is amazing.
I
need
don't know
more
what
of
you mean, a
this.
card holder for the card. I mean, it literally is
Like a
shaped
wallet?
just like a plastic credit card, and it feels just like a plastic credit card, so you just put it like in your wallet.
But you don't mean a card holder for the card.
You don't have one.
Oh, well, like you know how like wallets have. Are you saying like a card holder, like a playing like a Pokemon card, or like a TG or
Animorphs AI, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. So are you saying that, or are you saying like a card holder in your wallet, like a little pocket? Like, cause technically I have like one of those like
Metal wallets.
like like the ones of like kind of like the Ridge, like a knockoff
Yeah,
Ridge wallet.
that's what I have.
And it just slots in, and it's technically just a card holder, and it just holds cards and then the cash.
Yeah, that's what I have.
And you
I
have
love
a one of those foldy wallets that has the card pockets in it for
It's like a
your, you know-
trifold.
Is it a try?
It's funny because I've had that Michael Kors wallet for like, I don't know, 5 years, and my sister bought me a purse that matches the wallet perfectly. So I'm like, nice.
Yo, is this Hurley right above your head, Mike?
Oh yeah.
The green right there.
Hold on.
ID
hold on.
card
Wait, do you have
holder.
another Hurley that's unopened or something?
So on one side is all of them unboxed, and then the other side is all of them new in box.
Ah, okay. Fucking nerd.
Can I move out of the way? Like,
Yeah,
I'll move out
yeah.
of the way.
Yeah, I'm showing it.
Can you see them? Because I don't know what you see yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you're moving it around.
I'm
I see
moving
it
it
moving
around.
around.
Yeah. I see him. Come back. Go back to your position so I can position you.
No,
Alright,
I
I'm
don't
back,
have
I'm
an
back,
ID
baby.
card holder. Like that's not a thing here. I don't think.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
might
You
do
have like a
it.
thing for your like lanyard.
Oh, I
You're
know what
thinking
he's.
of, like, a
I think I know
lanyard
what they're
type
talking
thing?
about.
Like a like thing that you could put in like a lanyard and you
Yeah,
could hold it
like,
and you'd have like
I have my work ID in it, where like
Yeah.
it connects to one of those like retracting things that I could put on my belt, and
Yeah.
then it goes into the little holder.
So they sell like a little adhesive thing that you could stick to that place where it goes, and it's kind of like a little rubber mat that like you can put the card on, and it'll hold the card.
I mean,
It'll
You
keep
know
it
what-
from
in
sliding.
an
know what you
ideal
could do to-
situation, we'll never have to use that card again.
It just don't lose it. Stop being a bad person and losing your key, your expensive $20 key. Here's the funny thing though, like a regular car, like we had the Subaru prior to this. That key would have cost us like $200 or $300 bucks to
Yeah.
replace.
Well, that's why I thought
like those
'cause
fob
Tesla's
keys,
over
like your car
priced.
key, guarantee you it's like $200 or $300 bucks to replace for your car.
yeah.
I just thought it would be more expensive just because they can.
All it is no. I mean, it's Tesla though. They tend to not just charge it because they can.
$250 just to change your tires.
They're not a tire place. Like they're
That's
not
crazy
You
to
got to
me.
realize that all of those tire places charge you so little because they bang them out. They can get you in and out really fast. You're not
Yeah.
taking time. If you bring it to a dealership, they're not tire places. They're not there to do tires. And that's
Yeah.
another reason that I almost feel like it's better to go to a tire place because they do that all day long. They tend to be faster and more proficient with it as opposed to you go to a dealership, they'll have the new guy do all the tires. The new guy only does tires because that's easy to do. And but who knows? And I always say, if you're gonna get rims taken off, wheels put on, make sure you go over the rims with the guy that's gonna do them or the people there. You take pictures before you give them to them, because if it comes back scratched, it's your word against theirs. And
That's the only reason why we would consider paying the extra money to go to Tesla.
but again, I just don't feel like it's. I don't think that I've worked at a dealership before. And I know the people that work there aren't always the best.
Anyway, Leonard has a question for Mike.
Oh, okay. Mike.
Do you just have a mic
No,
set up?
I just have this for if I need it. I had a bunch of this stuff before I bought the house, so I just set it up. Like I had the mic and everything.
And then Tony wants to know about if you think of The Leftovers.
I haven't watched that yet. I've heard good things,
Is it
but
by
I
the
have
same
not
person that
watched
made
that.
Lost?
A couple of the same people, yeah. I haven't seen it yet,
Is
but
it by the same
I want to
person,
get to
not
it.
J.J. Abrams? Because he didn't make
It-
Lost, but he had his name attached to like the pilot or something like that?
I think he was he was involved.
An executive
in
producer
Lost.
maybe or something like that, but he wasn't like
Yeah.
he wasn't writing the story is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't
think he
think
was
so. I'm
involved
not.
in,
I'm
like,
not
the
sure how
initial
much he
thing.
actually had to do.
But I know,
I
his
know-
name gets attached to it a lot, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
oh, it was made by J.J. Abrams. That's what I thought it was made by him. I thought he was like the main guy for like the longest time until I realized.
It's so funny too
I'm
because
wrong.
like with things like Lost, there's probably a bit more clarity on Lost, but the latest one is like Stranger Things, where it's like they depending on when you hear them talk about it, at certain times they'll say like, "Oh, we planned out a bunch of stuff ahead of
Bullshit.
time,"
They didn't.
and then other time, yeah, and then other times, like I feel like Stranger Things in particular is one where I've heard them contradict it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
when they
think they did
first came out with it, like the first season, I remember watching that, like, which pissed me off because I was just like, that's not
Yeah.
the right mindset to go for a story that you want to make like epic and stuff. But basically, what they said was like, we'll keep making it until people don't like it anymore. That was like the gist of their like, and it was after the first season they came out with like something. It was on Netflix. Like the interview thing was on Netflix. It was one of those like bonus things, and they were just like, yeah, we'll keep making it until people don't want to watch it anymore. And it's just like, so you're gonna run it into the ground, is what you're saying. Like you're just gonna make it until it's shit.
It's tough though because I also feel, and it's actually Lost is probably the most directly to blame for this. I feel like when you plan out the seasons, that has a problem too because then it's like you can see where they're like adding specific filler or like they're leaving things unresolved just to solve them later. And I feel like it comes off feeling, I don't know, it just comes off feeling wrong. With the Lost, the way I remember it, hearing them talk about it is I think behind the scenes they wanted to end it at some point. And then they more or less were like saying like that they were running out of ideas because they would set stuff up, they would solve some stuff. And then like they were just saying like, dude, we're going to get to the point where the stuff we're doing before we can do our end, like it's just going to get worse. Like it's just going to get bad. So like in one way, it's like they had some stuff planned. In the other, they were kind of just doing it as they went along. And I think it worked. But like I think with Stranger Things, you could see it's like a season is unfulfilling, I feel like cliffhangers are cool, but like watching all of that last season of Stranger Things and then it leaves you on that massive cliffhanger and it's like, all right, see you in like 4 years.
Yeah, so
Like, that bugs
I
me.
liked the first season and I liked the latest season. I thought the middle two, because there's been four, right? The middle two
Yes.
just felt like a rehashing, and it just like it was always like separate 11 and now make the party like oh, and now 11
Yeah.
comes back at the end and saves everybody. Like it just felt like the same thing over and over as like the first season did, because the first season they kind of did that. But I feel like the first season was actually like the kind of scary and creepy, and then everything just kind of like got easier in the second season, and then the third season was just like more of the same crap basically, and then the fourth season I thought was just more interesting. It had a darker, like creepier thing, like even that first episode with like the cheerleader and stuff, like that was like whoa. I was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
This show's going like places I did not expect. Like this is pretty cool. So it definitely got better. And I feel like it was that. I just hate when they like introduce a fan favorite character and then just so that they could kill off that fan favorite as opposed to kill off one of the main characters. Like I think that's the biggest problem. I feel like one of the kids should have died in every season. I think that would have been like way cooler, and it's like their numbers would slowly be like going down, and I think that would have been interesting because it's like this is crazy. Any of them could die like at any point, but I feel like it's the opposite of The Walking Dead.
I think
In The
pretty
Walking Dead, you never knew who was going to make it to the end of the season. In this, it's like, well, all the kids are going to live because they do. But if they introduce a new character, he's probably going to die.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's not even like they have to kill off like a main kid, even if it was something like, oh, Hopper's dead.
Yeah, a main character.
But that's also something I don't get with modern like stuff too, is it's like if I'm remembering right, that wasn't even like a mystery. Like in the trailer, they revealed that Hopper was still alive in Russia. They
Mm,
like reveal things that I don't understand why like they reveal them.
yeah.
It's like
Well,
that
I
would have
call
been
that
like,
he. I mean, we all know they don't have a body. He's not dead. You know what I mean? Like they didn't show. They just showed him disappear. Like
yeah,
other people have disappeared. He's not dead. Simple as
yeah.
that.
It's
No,
like
that
a thing in any book, movie, show. Like if there's no body, there's no death.
Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
almost
bring
like
the
if
character
somebody
back.
turned to sand and just
Unless you're like
disappeared,
Superman or something.
then well, Superman came back.
That's what I'm saying. I said
Oh,
unless
wow.
you're Superman or
Deep
something.
cut. Good job. I'm proud of you. I'm surprised that you knew that he died and then literally came back to life. Wait, are you talking about the movie? Please don't tell me you're talking about the movie. How do you know the story?
He died.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought you knew from like comics or something. Or
Comics.
Oh.
show.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
totally
listen,
disappointed now.
Now I'm just back to normal. Now
Wow.
now you did not surprise me in a good way. Still love you though. As a sister.
I don't know what an anthology series is.
So an anthology series is like a bunch of
A collection.
Black Mirror. It's a bunch of small stories.
Oh,
that
no,
are,
I
that are
disagree.
separate. What was it? What was
Stranger
your
Yeah,
Things
what-
should have been that.
I don't know, but I do still think I always come back to the D&D movie. I think the D&D movies should be an anthology where every D&D movie tells a different little story, but in the same world. That would be so cool. It's like an adventure.
that would be pretty
I got
dope.
excited. I can only dream. Maybe someday. And that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like Stranger Things, it's not a D&D thing. It's like they may have played D&D a couple times, and poor Will just wanted to play D&D. And he's just like, guys, I just want to play D&D, guys.
They would just, oh, that's what I was gonna say. The first season, like, so now people are going back and being like, oh, you can see Vecna. That was him in the first one,
Oh
or you
my
can
God.
hear
my,
that
they
sound. It's like,
totally
dude,
did
no,
not
it's
have that
So
fleshed
stupid.
out.
You know what's funny though about like D&D is that like when I'm running D&D for you guys, I try to like set up things. I may not have them fully flushed out yet or fleshed out. I don't think it's flushed. I think it's
I've always heard fleshed.
I think it's
I'd have-
fleshed, right? Like flesh.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I said flushed.
Either
Sometimes
or.
when I don't know how
Did
to
you
say
know
the
that
word,
some people
I just
think-
mumble it. I just like, the fleshed out.
Did you know that
Fleshed
some
out.
people think that intents and purposes
Yes.
is intensive purposes?
Yes, I know. That's why you say intensive purposes.
No, you just say it right or don't say it.
Anyway, so I try to set stuff up, like even if I don't have it fully like set up for you guys, I try to like hint at little
Xander
things.
said it's fleshed.
Yeah. I try to like hint at little things to like for hopefully to get you guys interested in stuff, but also to like when it pays off, because that's my favorite thing about
Dude, me
stories
too.
is payoff. Like the build up to the payoff at the end. Like you heard somebody's backstory back in the day, and then something related to that happens. Like I was hoping that you guys would have been way more excited when we revealed that Nade was the party member that was missing from that other party. I thought you guys would have been like, that's so cool, but everybody was just like, yeah. T's like, I already knew. He told me, and then Mike was like, no, he didn't. He didn't tell you. T tried to say that. I tried to put words in my mouth, Meek.
Tony said, speaking
See, this is what happens. I say things, no response. Just moving on to the next fucking topic. That's
You
my
are
fucking
swearing
life, dude.
so much
That's my
tonight.
fucking life.
Speaking of
We're all
D&D,
adults here. Come on.
Dragon Age Veilguard
Oh my
is
God,
looking pretty good.
That Dragon Age game looks like shit. Get out of here. It just looks
I
like
think-
another cookie cutter, like Ubisoft
Yeah.
bullshit combat game.
There's been a weird rise in games that look like
The Star Wars game.
launch 360 games.
Oh, okay.
That's when that would have been good. Is if
Yeah.
that was a launch 360 game.
But like that new
I mean,
Star
dude,
Wars
if you're
game
excited
looks
for it,
terrible.
cool.
Yeah.
What was that?
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. That
The
Star Wars game
you
looks
said?
boring. It just looks.
Dude.
It looks like a crappy Survivor. Star Wars Survivor game.
I'm not an adult, Kivox, to put money in
Yeah.
the swear jar.
Dude,
You're an adult. How old
Dude,
are you?
I've watched
How old are you?
a good amount of videos like breaking that game
We're
down, and
making
it is stunning how
Leonard
bad
laugh
it
a lot.
looks.
Good, Leonard. You haven't been here in a while. You gotta enjoy. You know what I think looks pretty good? That Warhammer 40K.
Yep, Space Marine.
Kind of want to get that. Kind of want to get it.
Yeah.
If it
I
ever
still
goes
want
on
that-
sale, we should get it and we should play.
I'm down.
If I need it to be like $30 to $40. If it's like $30
All
to
right.
$40, I'll get it. So let me know.
I'm in. I'll keep my eyes out
Meek
peeled
is
for
done.
it. I really want to play that Wukong game.
Do
too.
you?
That
I
looks
don't.
cool.
I feel like it looks beautiful. I think it's one of the best looking games that have come out recently. But the combat just looks kind of boring.
Sanders said, I'm a geriatric, not adult.
Oh, okay. So extra old.
Sam 5 is coming out soon.
Is it? I don't think I read the fourth one.
Dude, I'm done with
What's
that
Sam?
series, I think.
What's Sam?
Sufficiently Advanced Magic. One of my favorite series, at least the first few books. And then there were some books that kind of fell in between, which I really liked. But it started to get kind of woke.
Really?
Yeah.
I beat Wukong, but optimization isn't good. Wait for patches. 35, so ancient. Dude, I don't want to hear it, man.
Anyway, yeah, you're an adult. Get out of here. So another thing too, the new PS5 got announced. $700.
That's expensive.
That is way too much.
That's the economy right now.
I get it, but remember when the last PS5
Speaking
came out?
of,
The last PS4 Pro came out. I think
Yeah.
the PS4 went down in price, and it
Yeah.
was like maybe $50 more than the PS4 the original price. It
Yeah.
wasn't
So-
like a ton. It wasn't $200 more, and it doesn't even come with a stand. It doesn't come with the vertical stand.
it doesn't
What the
come
hell?
with a stand.
or a disc
So-
drive or the disc drive.
So the one thing I'll say though,
And there isn't
is
a disc drive option. You have to buy the disc drive separately, and now they're all sold out because people are pre-buying them, and they're probably going to try to pawn them off or whatever it's called.
I have no real desire to get one. I have I'm just
I'm gonna be
maybe
honest
I'll
with you,
get
the
one.
only reason I would want to get one is to play Monster Hunter when it comes out next year. But dude, Monster Hunter's looking really good, man. I know that you were like, it just looks like Monster Hunter, but it just seems like they're doing those little things that one. There's no loading up a mission. You don't pick up
That's
a
cool.
mission.
That's
you
really
go
cool.
out and you find the monster, and then you get the mission added to your thing, and then it's like defeat the Rathalos or whatever, and then you can defeat the Rathalos.
wow.
But also you can. What happened?
Tony said Monster Hunter looks like ass.
Okay, not a problem. We don't need you to play, bud.
Live long enough to
Nobody
see
asked you.
yourself become the villain. I researched Warhammer and I want to try it. That was Andrew.
Yeah, it looks it looks cool. I always thought that the Warhammer world seemed really cool. I would love to play the minis, but it's just such an investment in space and money and finding people to play with.
My understanding that, although to be fair, I've also been seeing this about D&D going very woke as well.
Yes, but the Warhammer
D&D
thing,
can be as woke as you want it to be.
yeah,
You
yeah,
make
that's,
it.
That's the thing. It's a story, right? So if you play with people that are like that, and that's your group of people, then that works. You know what I mean? It's just a group of friends. But and the thing is with D&D too is that there is the world, but that's not the world. You know what I mean? That's just a world. There's a bunch of different universes and stuff. But
Wow.
I would love to play, but I just wouldn't want to invest all of the time and stuff to to do it. But then I don't think I could keep playing because it's very competitive. I'm not a fan of competitive stuff, playing against somebody else to try to beat them. I don't care. I think if there was a cooperative version of it that you're trying to defeat something else,
that would be dope.
more fun. But that wouldn't really.
That
work.
would be really cool.
So,
Totally forgot. Low key, some Harry Potter Quidditch game came out, and I
really?
actually played it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is kind of fun. It was just a cool, chill game to play.
Yeah.
But came out of nowhere.
Leonard said,
Oh, it was free if you're at PS Plus, by the way.
All right. It was. It's not anymore.
No, it is. It's the
I don't
PS
have
Plus
PS
game
Plus
of the month.
right now. Yeah.
Uh,
Was it a new game that came out directly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's first party, pretty much. What's happening? You want to catch us up?
so Leonard said Kivox is on a caffeine high. And Xander said more like cocaine.
No. So the thing is, I don't
Leonard.
normally have somebody to go back and forth with. I just have Meek. that doesn't really like respond when I say something.
Leonard, we need to ban caffeine from the stream.
I just want to point out what just happened. It was exactly what I said.
Got
Did you
it.
even listen to me?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I choose to not listen. I'm
That
tired.
kind of sucks when we're like trying to be entertaining and like do a show, and then you're just like, I choose
dead today.
I choose to not entertain. Entertain me.
We eat at Cheesecake Factory for the first time ever.
We didn't. She did. Yeah, but anyway, I want to go back.
Is that the place whose menu is huge?
I think it is pretty big. Yeah, we were looking at the digital thing.
It is very expensive and very calorie not friendly.
Yeah. We'll get to that. That's the next topic. I want to finish talking about Warhammer and Monster Hunter. So Warhammer looks really good. It seems like it doesn't have a lot of content. So I feel like it's not worth like the $60 or $70 or whatever the full game is right now.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it has some content, but there aren't a lot of missions and there aren't a lot of like the co-op stuff to do other things. But it does seem like it would be a fun weekend game where we could play for like 20 hours or something.
I wish there were more of those, man. Give me like a nice like 8-hour campaign.
Yeah.
Like
cooperative campaign. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Like
I wonder how much is that Ashes game, the second one? Because I don't think I ever played the second one.
What game?
Like Into the Ash or Remnant Ash, like something Ashes.
Oh yeah.
There's like a second one. The second one came out. I never played it. I wonder if it's on sale. Okay.
There's a big sale going on right now.
And then Monster Hunter, right, is good because like one, now you can carry 2 weapons with you on your mount. So you can swap out your weapons.
It's on sale for $25.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
You have money.
Yeah, I'd have to get PlayStation
or
too.
if you subscribe to
PlayStation?
PlayStation, or if you subscribe to PlayStation Plus Extra, it's included in the game catalog. Dude, PS Plus Extra, if you don't play a lot of new games, which I typically don't, absolutely worth the money. I had it for
but that's the thing, like having a library of old games, I will never play them because
No,
I
no,
always
no,
think
but-
like I'll play it eventually. I'll play it.
No,
Like,
but I'm not saying like super old. I'm saying like Final Fantasy VII Remake is on there. So before Rebirth came out, I wanted to replay it. It was included in there, and the expansion was in there. They have actually a lot of good games. Like I said, I don't buy a lot of new games. So when I got it on sale for like 4 or 5 months, there was legit like 5 or 6 games that I had been wanting to play that were just in there. They actually has a good library.
so you are gonna get Monster Hunter when it comes out, right?
Yeah, I will.
And we're gonna play. Right?
Oh, real quick on the subject
also,
of the
wait, no, before I go, you can actually play solo and call in a party to join you. That's AI.
That's cool.
Which
That's
makes
really cool.
like my life so much happier because like so many times I want to play with people and I just can't because like I'm. What I wish they did with Monster Hunter is they didn't scale it based on how many people. I wish the monsters were just all the same difficulty. Like this one's just really hard, and if you don't have a full group or if you're not high level enough, you're gonna have a hard time. I wish it didn't actually scale because like sometimes when it's just you and me playing, it's hard for us to beat up because it scales from 1 to a group. So like if you have 2 people, then it's scaled for 4. But
does it scale up loot though? Like, do you get better loot when you play?
No, only if you play. Like remember back in the day, it used to be offline mode and online mode.
Yeah.
All the online monsters were the same, and the loot would scale. You'd get like the plus loot online.
They need to ditch mission timers if those are still in there
They
too.
are, but now you can actually see how much time is left once you start the mission. So you'll be out in the field and you start it, and then it starts ticking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good though. Like it just visually, it just looks like an overall upgrade. Also, the armor looks so good. Like their art design is just like that's always one of my favorite things is the drip. You know what I mean? Like the Monster Hunter drip is just like great.
That was one of the few games where like I feel like did a good job of not everybody looking the same. Yeah. Like there was some degree of that.
The old ones, yeah, but later on it got better and better. Oh, also now what's really cool is that you can wear male or female armor, which is really cool because you can mix and match like belt buckles or belt.
Oh, that's right. They were totally
and
different styles. I forgot about that
stuff, which is really good because now you could just literally like. Some of the female armor wasn't like feminine at all. It just was different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you can like wear a different,
I remember that.
like a different helmet, a different like chest piece and stuff, which is really awesome.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff in those games that they don't have to. Like even like down to the fact like the gunner armor looks different
Yeah,
or
well, not
would
anymore.
look different.
Now it doesn't anymore. Ever
Well,
since
I'm
World,
just
I
saying
think
like it,
World it
it
didn't.
did.
Yeah,
Like
it
those
did.
were
Yeah,
nice little
yeah,
touches
yeah.
and stuff. Um, yeah, that's interesting. Why is it going to be enhanced for PS5 Pro?
Probably. The last one
Yeah.
wasn't like it's always like I just want better frame rate. I don't mind. I
That's
just want it to play at
that's
60.
the
That's it. Like 40 to 60 I can live with.
Yeah, that's the biggest disappointment about this like current gen
Yeah.
is that like 4K 60. I thought that that would just be normal, and it's like not, and that's
Yeah.
a I think that's a bummer. So I want to see if the PS5 Pro makes that more like standard.
According
But
to
I don't
them
get
it's
people
the,
losing their minds over it. Like it's not like you have to buy
yeah,
a
you don't have
PS5
to.
Pro.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny though, because I saw someone post about it, like how crazy it is, and they're like, "Oh, to all the idiots who are saying no one's making you buy one." It's like, dude, you can't just say that and then disregard a very good like reason. Like the end of the day, no one is making you.
Yeah.
It's like when people lose their minds about like there being 8 different pre-orders that all come with a different useless skin, and it's
Hmm.
like, well, if you wanted everything, you have to buy 8 copies. It's like, but you don't have to.
Hmm.
Like you don't have to.
Mm. So Tony thought Cheesecake Factory only sold cheesecake.
All right, so let's start off with we had a gift card. Did you save it?
Mm-hmm.
We had a gift card that I don't remember how we got it, but we've had it for like at least 8 years.
I would say
Your
like,
wedding
yeah,
gift?
9 or 10.
No, it wasn't wedding gift. We haven't been married for that long, have we?
No, I'm just
9 years.
Damn, 9 years. Oh.
10 years in a month.
Oh. Anyway, it was before that. I think it was before we got married.
Yeah, it's
It was before, so it's over
really
10
old.
years. So I've literally been carrying it around in my wallet. It was a $25 gift card. It got like it ended up getting partially cracked and stuff.
No,
like,
a piece of it's missing.
yeah, and then eventually it broke off.
Oh.
And we had it, and we were over in that neck of the woods where there was a cheese. It was literally
'Cause it's
7 minutes away from where we were.
Yeah, it's
And-
only like, well, it's 45 minutes away from our house.
And holy crap, that place is expensive, bro. Like a slice of cheesecake
13 bucks.
like this is like $13. And dude, okay, just bear with me here, okay?
you waited too long to use it, man.
How?
You
No,
should've
it
used
worked.
when
It worked. We got it. We used it. But think of a regular slice of cheesecake without like literally the classic, just yellowy, white, creamy cheesecake, right? Cheesecake flavored cheesecake. Calories. How many calories? One slice.
How much would I guess?
Yeah.
A piece of cheesecake, I would guess probably like 200.
Yeah.
250.
Reasonable. 830 calories
What?
for a slice literally this big. And then wait, it gets better. You get any other flavor and it's anywhere from 1,300 to 1,600 for a slice.
You found one that was 1,700.
Did I?
Yeah.
1,700 calories
For
in
one piece.
one slice. And I mean, it's tall, right? Some of them are tall like this, but it's still like, it looks like a slice of cake. And I'm just like, how is this possible? Like, I couldn't, I was like, maybe, is this for
He
the,
was like, is this for,
is this
the,
for
whole
the whole
cake?
cake? And you just have to divide it into, but like a whole cake is like $70, right? For the whole like
What?
12
Yeah,
inch
a
size.
10-inch cake is, for a plain one, was like $70.
Yeah.
Dude, then why are people losing their minds about that freaking
It tastes
that
really
Dunkin'
good.
Donuts coffee? That's that iced coffee pumpkin thing that they say has like an absurd amount of sugar. Like they need to look into the Cheesecake
Dude,
Factory, man. That's
it was
crazy.
nuts, dude. And then
Even the regular food is really high calorie.
but it's really expensive too. Like we've been to like restaurants and they're not that expensive. And this is like a chain place. This is like crazy. Like you go to Chili's or something, right?
Even the
Like,
appetizers, none of them were less than $20.
yeah. Well, I think some
I
of them
think.
may have been. But like I was looking at a side of broccoli and it was $7 for a side of broccoli. And I'm like, what is this broccoli made of? Where is it
Dude.
grown?
Dude, stuff is like stunningly like expensive, and I'm not even exaggerating. It's cheaper to me to go to a sit down restaurant that I like and get like my favorite, like get some wings or something there. Then like, I mean, I don't really eat fast food, but like if I wanted to get a Big Mac with some fries, that's gonna be more than the sit down restaurant. Like that like defeats the whole purpose
Probably
Mm.
of fast
not.
food.
I mean, it would probably be like $12.
If you get like,
Well,
if
we
you
just
get
went, so We did eat out last weekend. When we were stuck at the mall, we went to California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah,
and we split a pizza. It was $23.
That place was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was not bad. I was surprised at how good the pizza was. It felt fresh. It tasted fresh. It didn't taste like delivery pizza. It tasted like,
it was better than the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh yeah, that pizza was.
I bought cheese. So basically, for the $25 gift card, I got a flatbread pizza and a piece of cheesecake, and the whole gift card was used, and I had to pay $1 something.
You should have used that like 10 years ago, dude. You'd have been able to get like a whole cheesecake.
I remember them always being expensive, though.
That's crazy, man.
Isn't there a Space Marines D&D campaign?
Maybe.
Have you played Dragon's Dogma 2?
Yes, I did. I played a bunch when it first came out.
Dude, I started thinking of well, you know a bit about this. The next D&D like little one shot. I'm pretty excited.
Oh
about it.
yeah.
I have a what I think is a pretty good idea.
Look, avocado egg rolls, $18.
Dude, it's literally like 4 little slices. Look at, that is not worth $18.
Look at the calories, 930 calories.
For the whole thing, or just like one?
Probably for the whole thing, right there.
Damn, dude, food is so expensive.
I'm gonna go to the desserts though. Like I can't believe it. And then they have like the Skinny-licious or whatever thing, which is just smaller portions.
Only 600 calories.
Yeah, because you have one bite of it. Like it's like instead of having the 6, you have like 2.
Dude, those numbers you're telling me are so absurd that like every now and again I'll be like, all right, I've been good, I've been working out a lot, I've whatever, I'll indulge a little. That is so preposterous. I don't think I could ever indulge in that.
He didn't. I basically ate it all.
I had a literal the tip of the cake because I wanted to try it, and then she ate the rest of it.
I had one meal over 2 days.
This is the one she bought.
Look at the calories.
Dude, these prices too. There was an NFL player, I think.
Yeah, I feel like a slice like this would be like $7 at a normal place, like $6-7 at a normal place when you go, and it's just like that's $12 for a freaking slice. But I think, dude, I think it was the carrot cake that was like a ton.
Cake or it was a red velvet. I think
the red. I don't think that one was 17.
Damn, son.
But anyway, what were you saying, me?
I don't know.
I indulged a little in California. I had a turkey leg at Disney, so that was good.
That's not even that bad. It's a smoked turkey leg. I can't eat that whole turkey leg, man. It just like gets to me after like 10 bites.
I ate a good amount of it.
Every time I eat it, like I'm like, I'm never buying this again. Meek, remind me to because that's what I said.
You didn't get it last time.
No, I did. I shared it with your parents. Remember, or my parents? I
was like, what? No way. My dad's a vegetarian.
Sometimes.
On that subject, by the way, Star Wars Land, depressingly like not very popping off.
That's sad. We haven't gone since they opened.
Yeah, so there was a red velvet one, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, oh, maybe I could get this red velvet one. We can both get a slice of cake or something. I know that the carrot cake one was 1720 calories for freaking carrot cake, bro. How is it possible? Where do they just drench it in oil? They give you 4 shots of olive oil next to it, and you have to drink it. It's like, how is that possible?
Dude, that's
1770 for a chocolate tower truffle cake.
Dude, how pissed do you think they were when that law came out that said that they had to put like calories and stuff?
Dude, that made me not buy anything. Like for my, I didn't buy it specifically.
That has 100% worked.
Yeah.
Like as intended. There have been things where like I wanted them. I'm like, holy smokes.
That's too much. Yeah. And we thought, we talked about it for a while. We were like, I was just like, Meek, if I eat that, like I can't have dinner when I go home. Like I'm gonna
for like a week.
Yeah. That's like my entire day's worth of like everything I can eat. Like how is it even possible? Bro. So then she ate it across
2 days.
Which I could tell you ate it.
Oh, got diabetes now.
You got diabetes.
Best cake to me is just like a box cake, strawberry, like pink cake mix with some vanilla frosting.
I really like red velvet with the what is it? Cheesecake? No, not cheese. What is it? What is it? No, it's not.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. You could have said it if you knew. What the hell, bro? I mean, hold on. You could have said it if you knew that.
I didn't know. I had no idea what you were trying to say.
You were like, yeah,
anymore.
cheese, yeah.
No, I said that sounds good.
Yeah, no, that's
I've
my
never
favorite.
had that.
Does anywhere even have Chuck E. Cheese anymore?
I don't know.
Underrated pizza. I think for what Chuck E. Cheese is, their pizza's not bad.
I'm excited about when you
remember.
come to visit us. I'm gonna make you some pizza, and we're gonna slob out on some pizza.
Yeah, boy.
Slob out with our clams out.
Yeah.
Vanilla cake and vanilla frosting or cream cheese?
Dude, I
Wait, what?
love
Vanilla
just
cake
classic
and-
like Carvel ice cream cake with the chocolate ice cream and then whatever that white frosting stuff is on top. I like
Good
that.
or bad? I didn't hear the first thing you said.
Because you were.
I said I'm still a fan of that,
Oh.
of just that classic, just like ice cream cake.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm not a fan of ice cream cake. It's either ice cream or cake.
I like ice cream cake that
mix.
has actual cake in it.
Was it you? Is it your parents that always would buy ice cream
Yeah.
cake? Oh my god, it sucked.
My
I
dad
just-
likes
Really?
it.
I just want cake. Give me.
I love wedding cake too. I love wedding cake because they use that
Dude, I
fondant
think
or whatever.
I think our wedding cupcakes. We had cupcakes at our wedding. I think that was pretty good. It was.
No,
and it had
they
the
were- they
filling
were
on the
good.
inside. It had like the frosting on the
Filling,
inside. That
Yeah,
shit
those
was
were good.
We
They
had
had
some extra that
cannoli.
we got. Ooh,
Yeah, you
cannoli.
gave me a bunch. You gave me a bunch of cupcakes and like actual dinners.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you eat them?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
totally
good,
did.
good. Because the dinners were those were. You think about it, those were $100 a pop.
More. Weren't they like
Yeah.
I know, but
$200
but
a
that was
seat?
per person.
Yeah.
That wasn't just for the food. That was for everything. But you think about it,
Yeah.
there's like $100. I gave you like hundreds of dollars worth of
For real.
food, bro. Like,
Well, we were
Yeah,
like leaving.
I
the
still have
state,
some
we
stuff
couldn't,
from your
like, keep
wedding,
it.
like a lantern. You
no,
gave me
you
a
have one.
lantern.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I have my mustache on a stick somewhere too
Oh,
around
nice.
Oh
here.
my god, I forgot about those.
Mustache on that stick. You have
Yeah.
a mustache.
Oh, look at your mustache. We knew that 11 was feeling better when she started yelling at 9 again.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's walking fine now. She just can't go up and down stairs.
Well, she can, but I don't trust her to not be an idiot because she's an idiot. She like will be at the top of the
Aw.
stairs. There's 2 steps, and she's like,
I'm
"I
a-
can fly!"
Yeah.
and she'll literally like jump off. Like
You need to put, like, a
she'll
dog
jump
bed
like
at the
2
bottom of the
feet
stairs.
over right from the ledge, and then she just lands, and her legs just go, and she just
Aw.
can't like. She can't do any. She can't hold her body up. You know what I mean? And then like we even cut her claws and stuff, and she still like slips around and slides. Look at you like being scared of the dog and stuff.
Your breath stinks.
No, let me smell it.
He's like, I'm a dog,
It
dude.
doesn't smell bad. Nine really doesn't smell bad.
She doesn't
You're
really
my favorite.
stink.
You're my favorite. Don't tell 11. You're my favorite though. You're my favorite.
Don't you put cream cheese on
Aw.
crackers? Ew, no.
Oh, that'd
I
be
felt
delicious.
so
That'd be
I
pretty
felt
good.
so bad leaving the dogs, but
Listen,
it's so
Mike,
nice when you pick them
you
up.
want to know like if you're ever trying like a nice keto like you want a keto snack like a little treat, right? A savory treat. Try this. Pepperonis. Okay.
All right, I'm in there.
Pepperoni. Lay it on like a oven tray or whatever. You have a toaster oven?
I do not.
Okay. You have an oven?
Yes.
Okay. That would have been crazy if you didn't have an oven. All right. So, well, you have an air fryer. Oh, air fryer. Man,
Yeah.
it'll work. It'll work in an air fryer. So you line the bottom. You put some pepperonis, right? A little bit apart from each other, like depending on how many you want to make. Let's say you want to make like 6 of them, right? Pepperonis. Boom, boom, boom. You take a little bit of cream cheese. A little dab on top of each, right? Like just a little dab. And then you take a little bit of everything bagel seasoning.
Okay, I like it.
Right on top, boom, boom, boom. Toast it up till the pepperonis are nice and crispy. Delicious, bro. So good.
Wait, you toast it up with the cream cheese?
Yeah. Delicious,
Ew.
bro.
That's hilarious.
Dude, it's so
I wanna
good.
try that.
It's a low carb, obviously. The only carb that's in it is basically from the cream cheese. And if you get like low fat cream cheese, it's even, like less fatty and stuff. But it's a great little like fatty, savory snack.
Okay. I love cream cheese.
It's so good, dude. With
How
the
big
pepperoni.
was the wedding?
So good. Not that big.
Like 80 people?
We invited 80 people,
Yeah.
but I don't think 80 people showed up.
And the
There-
venue
dude-
was pretty big, and it was nice.
It
but
wasn't
like,
pretty big. It was
a cool venue too. That was a
nice.
cool venue.
It was small. There's a wedding video on our channel.
yeah. It was a nice
No,
wedding.
I thought that was a cool, nice venue.
Worth $1 million? Probably not.
We didn't pay $1 million. Like,
It
don't
felt
make
like
think
it.
people. Don't
Oh
make
my God,
people
please.
think.
I
Just
said
saying,
something so outrageous.
Don't make people think that we paid $1 million for our wedding. It wasn't even remotely close to that.
It wasn't even 50,000.
It was like 18.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my God!
That's
Yes,
such a
it
jump.
was.
It wasn't
Get
even
out of
50.
here. You can't include the rings and all of that stuff.
Can't you,
Dude, I'm-
though?
No,
Seriously,
you can't
though?
because that is not the way. We could have had the wedding without the rings. That didn't matter. Like, that's not part of the wedding. Mike, do you consider the ring a part of the wedding?
No.
No, exactly. The wedding is the venue, the DJ, the photos, like all that stuff.
Because some people don't even get rings; they just get like tattoos or something.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen
like
people
the
do
wedding
that.
expenses, like for us,
No,
that was an expense.
That doesn't. It's not included in it. So if it's not included in it, my number is more close to the thing, right?
No.
Dude.
Yes, it
The
is.
thing,
Get out.
the thing about like the more
photographer
expensive
alone was
wedding.
$5,000.
Just please, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're
You're
thinking just the
Listen,
venue price.
listen. I'm a man. I know I'm right. You're a woman. You're probably wrong.
Leonard said would love to have been
Try
there.
and learn something.
And he loves
Yeah.
cream cheese. Who would waste money paying for a wedding? You can have a free wedding. Is that what that says?
You can also not get married. That's also an option.
I mean, we
The
wanted
cheapest
a
option.
nice wedding.
That's the cheapest option.
But we didn't go into debt for a wedding. That's a big difference. Like, a lot of people are stupid with their weddings and go into massive debt.
I'm gonna be
Don't
honest
do
with you.
that.
The main reason we did it was for our family. It
Yeah.
wasn't even really for us. It was so everybody else had the memory of, like, my parents. You know, my parents were never around for, like, any of my siblings, like, things. You know, like, one of them isn't married. One of them is married, but he's in Brazil. They're having a baby.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
finally,
cool.
she was trying, and she couldn't have one for a
Who?
while. Your brother.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a guy.
He wasn't able to
You
have a
said
baby.
she was trying. I
Is
said
your
who?
mom going
and then
down
you said
there?
your
Or no,
brother.
Your mom wouldn't go down there for that.
No, my mom. It's not her family. She doesn't give a shit about him. It's my dad's son. And my dad doesn't.
He's not sentimental like
he's
that.
just like,
Your mom,
no,
when
my
your
dad is sentimental, but he just doesn't show any
when
of
your
it,
sister had a baby, your mom was down there for like months.
yeah,
So if we ever have a baby, she needs to come
she's
live with
gonna
us.
come and live with us. Yeah.
Nice.
But what was I saying about them?
Get that tax break.
Weddings?
Why did you have
Weddings,
me,
yeah.
Mom and Dad, for the
Yeah.
tax break, son?
You barely get a
Oh,
tax
yeah, it was
break
about
for
our
kids.
wedding, so it
I
was-
feel like our business gives us more tax breaks than a
my,
kid ever would.
My parents didn't experience anybody's wedding, and then your parents invited all of their friends to our wedding, people that I didn't even know.
I mean, we didn't have to, but we said
No,
yes.
no, you had to because you felt like you had to. Because,
No, we're not having a baby.
because you said that. No, Leonard said no.
He knows us so well.
Absolutely not.
A little Dobby, you can name him Dobby. Why not?
Oh my god, my sister's baby is getting so big.
Funny.
Yeah, pretty soon he's gonna be in high school, and we're gonna be old.
Dude, the thing with weddings though is I feel like the more expensive wedding that you go to, like the lamer it is, because usually you're at like a more uptight place and stuff like that, and they're just not as
Oh,
fun.
no tax credit?
Mm.
There is like an amount. I think you only get like a couple grand for having a kid.
Yeah.
Because one of my coworkers just had a baby and she only got like a couple $1,000s.
Do you get
$1,000.
more? So, because I don't know how this works. Like,
weird.
if you have a kid,
Yeah.
does that change what you can claim on like your general taxes? Like, would your weekly or whatever like
Well, you have,
paycheck
like-
go up? Your regular paycheck?
No, but you have dependents.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
say every paycheck was $1,000.
Yeah, you pay
without
less.
a kid.
My
You
mom
probably
was
get more,
very
yeah.
upset when we all started filing our own taxes and became 18 because she couldn't claim us
brutal.
anymore. Not really
Yeah.
upset, but she was just like, man, that sucks.
Yeah, because you guys didn't pay for anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember talking to your dad when he came and visited this last time, and he told me the horror stories of having the 3 freaking girls, like, and wanting to do laundry, and they wanted him to buy another dryer so that they could run both dryers at the same time. And what was he talking about? Like, where
Oh, we would put in
you guys
one
had a
pair
plan.
of pants?
Yeah, you guys had a plan, right? Like, so that nobody took the dryer on you.
I don't
You guys are
remember
doing that much laundry? Damn.
Bro, like they would do like one.
There were 4 women in the house.
They would do one thing in the dryer so that it was like, what was the reasoning for?
No,
for
my
that?
dad would just say he would get upset because he would look in the dryer, he would hear the dryer turn on, and then one of us would open it, and there would be like one pair of pants that we were drying.
Yeah, and that's the reason that like it was always running.
Yeah.
And nobody could dry their stuff because of that. But then he mentioned something about like you guys just being idiots and doing something like super stupid that he was just like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
It was the pants.
Ugh.
Like he would go in there and there would literally be like
That
one pair
that
of
wouldn't
pants.
happen to me. I would not allow that.
Yeah.
I would be like, hell no. Go hang
Yeah,
your
that
shit
would
outside.
that would make me
Go,
mad.
here's a hanger. Go hang this outside. Here's a clothesline.
Leonard, Dad, buy me a laundromet. Basically,
Dude,
but he also
how
like
nuts would that be if they all had their own stack unit in their room,
In their
like,
bedroom.
The level. It'd be nuts,
the crazy
dude. That'd be
part
so
is though,
nuts.
like some people now my parents were not rich. They were strictly like
Yeah,
lower
because
middle
of you
class.
three.
Yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
screwed
could have
them
been.
over, man. You guys could have way more
But,
money.
like, our
but your
house-
electric bill was $900 every
Dude.
month.
Our house was very, very small. Like you could not have put like 2 laundry units or whatever.
You had plenty of room in the basement.
In the
You had the whole
basement, maybe.
garage that you guys didn't park in. It was just full of garbage. It was just full of like just
It was
tools
full of tractors
and yeah, just stuff that like you guys by the time you guys left that house, your parents didn't even do the lawn anymore. They just paid somebody to come and do it. Like it was just
because it was like an acre.
it wasn't that bad. Relax. If you had a tractor, you just
Well, they did have a tractor.
just sit down and do it. Like it's not that hard.
I almost bought my ride-on mower the other day.
Nice.
Well, that's what they had, a ride-on
I
mower.
missed it. I missed the sale by one day, so it's probably for the best.
Yeah, growing up in that house was pretty interesting. It was always negative a billion degrees. First off, my dad does not like to be hot at all. So like,
He's a shorts guy.
yeah, but like
I'm surprised he wasn't wearing shorts during
my
our
part of
wedding.
the house that I lived in, like my bedroom and my
would've
sister's
been
bedroom was, it was over like a dirt basement type thing, and it was an add-on to the original house. And it was so cold in that side of the house. And like growing up, I just remember being so freaking cold in the winter. It was not even funny. It was
I
like
slept there plenty of times. It wasn't that bad.
it was so cold.
It wasn't that bad. And then this idiot would just run the space heater the entire time.
Well, once I got a little older, I had a
You're still
space
always
heater.
cold though.
Yeah, weird, right? It's almost like it wasn't the house. Whoa. Your house here isn't, your bedroom isn't under like a graveyard or whatever you just described.
No, but like my
Well, if you guys ever visit here, you'll be happy because the guest bedroom gets to a trillion degrees.
Well, I'm sleeping outside. I'm not going to sleep in there. Hey,
I don't- that's
hey,
the
Mike,
thing,
can I
though, is
sleep
like-
on your couch? I can't sleep
I
in
don't
there, man.
like being hot. I get very anxious and upset and mad if I'm hot. So like I like being cold and having that little like space heater of warmth.
It's so dumb. Her dad bought her a heating blanket, like a big one.
Yeah, recently.
And I told her, I was just like, look, if you run that during the winter, we'll save so much money.
I'm like, no, it's not going to be enough.
And then I started looking into like those bed heaters where you could put the thing underneath. And I'm like, what if we got you this? And
No, it
she's,
causes
You gotta-
fires.
it
You gotta go,
doesn't.
like-
Your space
gotta
heater
go-
is more likely to cause a fire than that thing. It's
you got to
a
go
tube.
pilgrim style and heat that pan in the fire that the way they used to do it. And
Yeah.
That's why Meek's body temperature is so messed up. Dude, my bedroom was really cold.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
really, really
No, it
cold.
wasn't.
Even my dad admits now that it was freezing in there.
Your dad's
Wait,
just
so
being a pussy.
so you, it was really cold, but what kind of clothes would you sleep in? Like, why couldn't you sleep in like
Oh, I bundled
sweatpants
up.
and a hoodie?
I did.
Huh?
I bundled
you
up.
did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I still to this day like I don't even in the summer here I have sleeves on usually like
It's like me when I'm up here in the summer. I have the heat off or the AC off. It's 85 degrees in here. I have my little fan running.
because you're cheap.
Yeah, you're
It's
Brazilian. That's not fair.
No,
though.
bro, I hate the heat. I hate the heat. But I just dress accordingly, you know? I'm in my boxers I have a t-shirt on, no socks. Somebody has to wear socks 24/7 all year round.
Weird.
She takes a shower in socks. It's the craziest thing. I don't know, but then in the winter, she'll wear a hoodie, but she also wears this during the summer.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, though, the supreme way, the only acceptable way to sleep is with a blanket on and a fan on.
No.
We always have the ceiling
I
fan
hate
on.
the ceiling fan. It like
I love
messes
it.
up my
I love
sinuses
it.
and my
as
eyes.
soon as it starts getting warm, I'm like, I'm turning on the fan. Turning on the fan. And then when she goes downstairs, like after this, she's probably not going to have the fan on.
Nope.
But then as soon as I get there, I'm like, it's hot, fan. And then I turn it on. But it is, because so many times I haven't turned on the fan, and you wake up, and you're like, can you turn on the fan?
I will, like, I have a very small
Yes.
degree that I can tolerate.
It's stupid.
It's like 3 degrees that I can tolerate, and then I get upset because I'm either hot or cold.
3.
She needs
You're
she
being
needs something
generous,
like
Meek.
It's probably like 2.
It's like
legit.
1 degree. It has to be the 1 degree that she can go plus or minus.
I don't know
and
what
that's
it
it.
is, but I can't tolerate any sort of.
we
like,
need something like when you're smoking meats, where when it gets to a certain temp, like a fan turns on. So
Yeah.
you could just have a little thermometer with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I've tried that before, but she okay. She's talking about the the heater, the thing, because they make like little space heaters that have like 2 pipes coming off of it that'll be like flexi pipes, and you just tuck them underneath your blanket, and then it fills up the blanket with your warm air, right? So you can like tuck your feet in, you're like, ooh, warm. Oh yes. And then what she wants to do, which is what she does, is she'll put the space heater on the floor next to the bed, and then she'll fucking hold the blanket up like this so that the air gets inside. And I'm thinking, like, that's way less safe than having a thing that has
That
a
sounds
tube
horrifying.
that doesn't have heat. The heat's all the way down here, and then it has a tube that goes like that. So the heat here is nowhere near hot enough to burn anything. Maybe it'll burn your feet if you have your feet right up against it and you're not wearing anything, but it's never going to be bad enough where it actually burns a blanket. But having your arm over a thing like this, or your leg up so that you can try to get that's way less safe, and it's less comfortable.
Yeah. Dude, what about like a weighted blanket? Maybe that would
Well,
help.
dude, a heated blanket will work. Because the thing is with a heated blanket, the same thing with heated seats, it's more energy efficient because it's transferring that heat directly onto your body, and there's no air. You're not heating up the air between your body and whatever the heat source is, to then warm up your body. You're literally transferring that heat directly to your like skin, basically. So it's a much more efficient and energy efficient alternative, which you could keep that shit on all day long. The space heater, you can only keep on at like 30 minutes at a time, because I'm gonna set a timer on that, or I'll literally
We're not
during the winter I look at the thing and I'm like, Meek, you have the heat on too long. Meek, you have
No.
the heat on too long.
It's not a thing. I pay to live here, and I work way too hard to be
Yeah,
freezing.
but we don't have to have the AC on
No.
and the space
You're
heater
not
on
doing
at the
this to
same
me.
time.
You already
We've already determined.
Nope.
We already do it every year.
No.
So I will bitch at you every year
I don't
about
care.
it.
I'm using it. Screw
No,
you.
sure, but I mean, you could still try my ideas.
No.
Because here's the thing. Here's another thing that happens. Somebody else will suggest something to her, and then she listens to them.
That's not
But if
true.
it's me that suggests it, it's always a stupid
not
idea
true.
until somebody else comes up with the same idea. It happens. I've told you, Mike, this several times. I've brought this up, and I've given you examples of when this happens. And
This is so funny, dude.
it's a thing. Am I wrong, Meek?
You're wrong.
How many times has that happened, though?
It happens sometimes, and then you just like it becomes an all the time thing because it happens
Because it
every
happens
now
all
and
the
then.
time. Because you never listen to me.
No.
Your forehead's very dry, Meek. Are
Yeah.
you itching it?
T said long
I was
sleeves
itching my forehead
and
the other
pajama
day.
pants are the best to sleep in. Leonard said I like being cold too. I like controlling that it's very in my room now that I have an air conditioner.
I don't like being cold, but I would prefer to be cool than warm.
Agree.
T
And then, because
said
then I could just like bundle up and have like a sweater on. I love wearing sweaters. Like I love like big poofy like sweaters, especially my big poofy sweater that's like a dress. I love that thing so much. Like I'll literally just leave it up here. Or
there are like a lot of ads
I'll-
for people.
I will wear it for like forever. Like I'll wear it like the whole winter, and then like eventually it's like after like a month I'm like, Meek, maybe we should wash this. Or if it like falls on the floor or something, But I just wear it at home, right? I don't wear it out, but it's just like I sleep with it and it's like so comfy. Put on the hood while you sleep. Oh my God. Sleeping with a hoodie on is like the best. I saw an ad for a hoodie that had like a eye thing.
Wow.
And like a cutout for so you could put it over your eyes. You could like unfold it.
Do it.
I was pretty excited about that. I was just like, man, I kind of want to get that.
Linky.
You should have your mom buy me another one of those hoodies that she bought for you, and I stole it from you.
What's up, big bro?
Oh, they went home, by the way, right? I'm guessing.
They went home.
Yeah. My mom's coming back this week.
Oh wow.
Just for a few days.
Oh really? I thought she was coming back for like another month or something. Why doesn't she just stay at Ashley's house?
Because Lindsay's gonna be with her.
Oh, gross.
So she's coming up.
How much do you want to bet that she's gonna come here and then she's gonna spend half the time hanging out with her friends somewhere else, and she's not even gonna barely see the baby? She'll see the baby for like the first day, maybe 2 days. How many days is she saying?
I don't know. I think they're saying like
It's
4
for
or
the
5
best for the
days.
baby.
Nah, agreed. You don't want a bad influence, you know. I don't want to like
She's just be
ruin
sitting there
the
doing
baby.
tarot card readings for the baby.
tarot
Nobody needs
cards.
that.
Oh no, the baby's. Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever watch? Did you ever watch Planet of the Apes, the new one?
Yes.
The
not the newest
not
one.
the newest one, but the one before that. You know, bad ape or whatever. Oh no! Oh no!
That sounds familiar, but I can't remember it
Oh
offhand.
my God, he's like the best character in all of those things. He's just like a dumb ape, but but he's called like Bad Ape because I guess they used to call him Bad Ape. But there's a part where he's just like, oh no, and he sounds like, I think I'm doing a pretty good impression of him, but it's just like it's like exactly that. I'll show you this later. He's so good. He's like, oh no, because something bad's happening. He's like, oh no.
You just keep saying the same thing.
No.
Over
That's
and
what he
over.
says. That's a classic line, dude. It's like, come on. It's like Goku's Kamehameha. Are you upset?
Oh, I
that
do
upset?
kind of remember this guy.
He was great. Oh no. That's his classic line, bro. That's the line.
Sanders said he sounded stoned.
A little bit, yeah. I thought you
Stone
said
Ape.
Sanders. Are you okay, Meek? You
I'm
seem
very
so
tired.
down today. Why? You slept like all night long.
Some D&D will
What's so
cheer
funny?
you up.
No, it won't. You know she doesn't like D&D, dude. D&D for her is like going to work on a Sunday. Like
She clocks
she
in.
clocks in, bro. I keep track of her hours. I have to pay her every hour she plays D&D with us. She's expensive.
The crocodile's dead. There's so much to be
Dude, yeah,
excited
you guys killed
for.
a crocodile.
He's gone.
You guys, crocodile's gone, I mean.
You got to bring the dog out.
Is that right?
Actually, do you think she needs to go out?
Nade's gonna get a pet dog, a companion.
Yumiko's gonna become a wizard.
Yeah, right.
Who is?
Yumiko. The
Do it.
captain. Captain Yumiko.
Mm-mm.
Dude, do
Why
it.
not?
Nope. Time to go. Why don't I get paid to play D&D?
Because you don't play D&D with us.
T said Nate and Corey don't like each other.
Whoa, who says that? Nobody said that. Besides Corey saying that she doesn't
Nade
like...
never said that.
Yeah, Nate never said that. Come on now. Corey said that. Corey said
Doesn't
it.
like anybody.
Yeah.
Let's
Corey
be
doesn't
real.
like anybody. Let's be real.
What?
So he secretly hates all of us.
Hilarious.
Wouldn't that be
She's
funny?
working
Wouldn't it be
for
funny if She
crocodile.
like literally just plays with us.
Are you
just
still drinking that coffee from work?
Do you have a problem with that?
You just normally drink things much faster.
I literally bought it right before I came home, not realizing and then I put it in the fridge. I saved it for the stream. It's so strong too. It's like so bitter. I think they messed up. I'm drinking it slowly because it's like kind of bitter.
You gotta just chug it, dude.
Just put some creamer in it
I don't want to.
and some Splendor.
That's enough creamer. That's dark or light enough. I don't want to overdo it. Ban caffeine.
I like caffeine. You talked too much this stream.
I
No,
know,
because I
right?
had
When
Mike
I
to
get,
talk to. I actually
Right when
had
I get
somebody to
used
talk
to-
to. Meek doesn't
Dude, I
like
know
to talk to
right
me.
when I'm. What was that? What'd you say?
Meek doesn't like to talk to me.
It's true.
It's totally true.
She has to do it so much. I mean,
She doesn't. I try and she doesn't. She just listens and then tells me to shut up. Without words. Passive aggressively tells me to shut up.
Time to go.
All right. I'll hang out with Mike if you want. Mike, you want
we were
keep
just
doing
about
this?
to recap the freaking crocodile fight. Damn.
Yeah, we're just about to recap the crocodile fight. The crocodile.
I know.
That's
Right when I'm
sticky.
used to my character, Jeff's gonna be like, "Good news, guys, I'm back."
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose his powers.
Hey, he's just gonna come back as a gnome, just a regular gnome.
That'd be cool. The hunt for Buckley's powers. I love it. Hell yeah.
I mean, you kind of stole his powers, though.
I didn't steal them, dude. They were forced upon me.
Yeah, you're one of the pillars now.
Whatever that means, bro.
Whatever that
The
means.
pillars of eternity.
You're probably
What a
gonna
game.
start having some visions pretty soon.
Yeah, dude, I love visions. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Mick, you want to have visions? Did you see what she did, Mike? She shook her head no.
Dude, I love visions, dude. I thought Nate was gonna die last game. Oh, scary stuff.
You were like, if he dies, Corey's totally not gonna revive him because she hates him. I'm kidding. That was her whole thing. She was like, I need to make sure I can revive you. Do you want to go, Meek? But do you want me to go with you? Why? What if I just want to hang out?
It's
Feels
Friday,
like I'm
man.
Missing out.
Oh, you got FOMO. You don't want to.
Got him.
That's what it is.
Got him.
So tired.
I could tell you. This is like 12 o'clock Sunday morning. This is what happens to you. You're just like, I'm like, oh my God, this crazy stuff's happening. What do you think, Yumiko? Yeah. No, this is you, sir.
If Yumiko died, how sad would you be?
1,000,000%.
But how
Really?
would you show it? Or would you just be mad at me about it? You probably would just be mad at me, like I did something. You didn't have to do that. It's words, Meek. Man, this is what happens in D&D. This is exactly what happens. We prompt you for something, and you're just like, 1,000,000.
1,000,000.
That's not even a proper answer to the
Or
question.
like Trump. Million. He says million weird.
Okay.
Did you watch the debate?
Yes, we were talking to him the whole time. Remember, I was talking to him.
No.
I was texting him.
Did someone ask that? I didn't see that.
No, she
Someone-
asked.
Oh,
We're not talking about the debate.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying it's not a debate place to talk.
there's no debate about it.
There's just
Oh no.
what?
What happened? Oh, I thought someone said my condolences, T, and I got worried that something bad happened. Yeah,
Okay,
see?
Mike.
Nate-
Mike, I guess we
Nate-
got. I guess we gotta
Nate,
go. Cause
Nate brought you back to life. He can't hate you that much.
I guess we gotta go because Yumiko doesn't wanna stream. You seem so mad, Meek. Are you okay? Can you like confirm that you're not mad about something?
No.
No,
Where's
you can't
Jake, dude?
confirm.
We'll play D&D tonight at 9. Get Jake. Call him.
At 3 in the morning.
He's probably. Oh yeah. How many?
I think it's
hours?
6 hours.
Whoa. All right. I think we've gone over our time for the thing. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. All right. Bye, Mike.
Peace.
Where's the outro thing? Publish.